Look, consistency is the ultimate superpower. No questions asked. Fight me if you don't agree. I don't give a shit. And as always, my name is Mike Poglese, co-founder of Automated Coaching Engine, where we partner with expert coaches, help them stack more cash without sacrificing more of their time. And so, like I said, consistency is the ultimate superpower. Somebody the other day asked me, I think it was like on a podcast or something, honestly, I can't even remember, but they asked me, what do you think like the ultimate superpower is? Like, if you could have a superpower, which one would you want? And I simply said, I do have a fucking superpower. And he like started laughing, and I was like serious as fuck. I'm like, I do have a fucking superpower, and it's consistency. My ability to be consistent as fuck at executing every single day is my ultimate superpower. It's ultimately what has gotten me right here, right now, to this point in my life. Going back even, just on a little bit of a story time, there was a time when I was starting out entrepreneurship world. I had no fucking money, and what it came down to was, marketing strategies. I had like an effective offer, an effective product or service that got a lot of people a lot of really good results, and ultimately I knew once people signed up, they would not cancel. And so with that said, my problem was a marketing problem. I needed more leads. I needed more people to talk to. And so I realized that one of the ways that I could get in front of more people was directly finding the ideal client avatar that I wanted to work with, and that got the best results with my product. And I would DM them. I would directly reach out to them. And so with this said, I started to realize that it was super effective really fast. And I started getting more clients. I started closing more deals. I had more booked calls. Everything was going really good. And so with that said, this is obviously a daunting task. Think about messaging. My goal at the time was to message 50 new people every single day. So not only was I messaging 50 new people every single day, I was also dealing with the conversations and follow-up messages and stuff from the 50 people from the previous day and the previous day, previous. And so what this really came down to was, it was a task I fucking hated doing, but I knew it got me results. And so I found a way to push myself to be consistent executing that task every single day. And it ended up leading to over $400,000 in revenue generated my first year in business. And it was all just from this direct outreach strategy, me running it myself, me showing up every single day, sending messages, following up, and just doing the shit I didn't want to do, but for a greater purpose. The reasoning that I was able to be consistent was because I knew it got me results. Now, story time again. Same type of thing in the gym. At a point where, I was really motivated to get in good shape. I wanted to be, I live on the beach, so I wanted to be that guy that looked good with his shirt off. I wanted to be that guy that was walking down the beach and everybody's staring at him like, God damn, he's ripped as fuck. And so, I found a process. I found something that started to get me results. About 3 or 4 years after starting that process, I achieved what I would think is like peak physique. Obviously I still have some room, some goals that I'm trying to accomplish as far as my physique, but overall very fucking happy with the results. But that was after 3 or 4 years of showing up every single day, not giving a fuck about if I was tired or not, and putting in the work, not caring if it was raining out or whatever the case might be that I could hinder my consistency, and just showing up and executing every single day. So those are 2 examples of how showing up every single day and being consistent has gotten me amazing results. Number 1 in my business, number 2 in my fitness and my body. It also translates into mindset as well. Reading every single day, reading 10 pages every single day. I've been doing that for years. And with that said, I've read a shit ton of books, as you can see here, and obtained a lot of new gems, obtained a lot of new nuggets, things that I've implemented into my own business, things that I've implemented into clients' businesses, things like that. So with that said, consistency is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Even just another example right here is my fucking YouTube channel. I record a video every single morning. It's not some crazy fucking production. I mean, if you saw you can see my setup. I have a fucking microphone. I got a camera right here. I'm literally just using QuickTime to like record this shit. No crazy, witchcraft setup or anything like that. Literally just bare minimum, but showing up and executing every single day. And so the YouTube is a prime example of detaching yourself from results and just focusing on taking the actions every single day for the bigger purpose, for which is going to come out of it. Because the business, the fitness stuff, I've achieved like desirable results. I'm making solid money. Obviously I want more. I want bigger business, more automated business. I want to remove myself from it and still be able to make the same money. There's a lot of goals that I'm still trying to accomplish, but in most people's eyes, they would look at me as, I've been successful with my business accomplishments. Same thing with fitness. Obviously, like I said, there's still things that I'm trying to achieve, but in most people's eyes, they would look at it like, God damn, that guy did it, And to me, I'm still doing both. I haven't hit the peak performance that I know I can achieve with both of them. So the reason that I said the YouTube is a good example of removing yourself from the results, because if you look at my page currently, I think I have like 79 subscribers. Most of my YouTube videos get a couple of views. Every now and then one will get a couple hundred. Recently, I had one like break over 1,000, so that's like the first time. But with that said, I've been showing up and creating YouTube videos every single day with pretty much no results, other than me sharing my story, me just feeling like I'm putting out good content. Obviously, I chop it up and I put it on other social media platforms. That's like one of the main reasons that I do it this way. But it would be very easy for me to look at the data, the analytics of my YouTube account and be like, fuck this, I don't see any value in this. Sure, it's going up, but like it's super slow. But I know one day that it's going to break out. I'm going to have thousands of subscribers. I'm going to have thousands of views every single day, and it's ultimately going to increase. It's going to impact my personal brand by doing this every single day. So that's why I say consistency is the ultimate superpower. If you can push yourself to do the daunting task every single day without giving a fuck about what you want to do, and just knowing that if I show up and I execute on this every single day, I'm going to get the results I want. If I send out 50 messages every single day, do my follow-ups, and interact with the conversations that I have going on, then I know I'm going to achieve business results that I want to achieve. If I can show up every single day in the gym, put in the work that I know I need to put in, I know I can achieve the physique, the fitness results that I want to achieve. If I show up every day and record a fucking YouTube video, I know that it's going to be impacting my personal brand in a positive way. I'm going to have a way that I can share my message. I will have a way that I can look back on the past, see all the progress that I've made, and ultimately it's going to achieve the personal brand goals that I'm trying to achieve specifically on this platform. I know that one that'll come to fruition. Now, who knows what the time it's going to take? You don't know that. That's kind of like one of those things. You can make assumptions and you can make predictions based on data. Okay, we did $10,000 last month, we did 15 the next month, we did 20 the next month. Okay, cool. So we're increasing about $5,000 every month. I can anticipate $5,000 increase over and over and over again for the next 20 years or whatever, and et cetera, et cetera. Physique style, the gym stuff, okay, I've lost this amount of weight this week, the same amount of weight the next week, the same the following week, and et cetera, et cetera. So, okay, based on a longer period of time, I can expect to get to this goal weight at this time. Same thing with the YouTube. Okay, cool. I'm gaining a couple of subscribers every month. My views are increasing every month by this rate. Over time, I can expect to be at this point. But here's the problem with that too. The problem with that is when that date comes, when that time and date comes and you haven't achieved those results, you're going to fucking give up. Plain and simple. Removing yourself from the expectations of the outcome and just focusing on showing up every single day and executing at the highest level that you can execute at is always going to win. It's always going to be better because number one, you don't give a fuck about the results. You just care about the action. You just care about the day-to-day actions because you know it's going to get you to positive results. But number two, you're not attached to the results. You're not going to be bummed when that time comes and you haven't hit those results, and you're not going to give up on yourself. Now, on the flip side, I do think it is important to set time and date goals. And the reason that I say that is because then you have something that you're pushing for. Specifically for like financial fitness, Even, like the YouTube example, really all of these examples, I think it is important to have time and date goals. I want to make this amount of money by this date. I want to look this way by this date. I want to lose this amount of weight by this date. I want to have this amount of subscribers by this date. The reason that I think that's important is because there's this mixture of like faith, belief, desire, and action. And like those like kind of four things are ultimately what creates like that pool of success within a specific thing. So you have to like have faith and belief that you can obtain the results. You have to have desire, to want to obtain the results by a certain time. But at the same time, you need to take fucking action. So if you're not taking action and you're wondering why you're not getting the results that you want, it probably has to do with the fact that you're not taking action. If you are taking action, but it's not 100% the right way because you don't have 100% faith and belief that you can hit those results, then you're probably not going to hit those results because the formula isn't added up correctly. Like I said, you have to have like faith, belief, desire, and action. Those four things are ultimately going to really combine into how you're going to become successful at what you want to achieve. And it could be, different goals based on different areas, your mind, your body, your business, your relationships. Those different areas could have different goals that you're pushing for. But at the end of the day, to get to those goals, it requires the day-to-day actions. And what does that mean specifically? Consistency. You need to be consistent as fuck. You need to be able to show up every single day and do the things you need to do, so that way you can actually manifest these results and make it into a reality. So with that said, my favorite superpower, my ultimate superpower is consistency. And that is why I say consistency is the ultimate superpower that everybody needs to obtain. That is the one skill that everybody needs to get good at, is showing up every single day and doing the shit you need to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with old mommy, maybe daddy, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.